Are we? Is everybody? Is it connected? Is it working? Also, hi everybody. How we doing? Yeah, been a while. Yeah, exactly. For those watching the VOD later, we had to start this news stream on here because I just finished Final Fantasy V. Literally, I wanted that VOD to end with Final Fantasy V being done. Now we're here on a news stream, so it's kind of an awkward start. But good to see y'all. Hope you're doing well. We're doing some Hunter Symbol 3 farming with the squad here. So if you're watching live, jump on into Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm getting the game set up and the lobby set up right now. It'll take me just a second. And we'll go on in there. I also want to check out the message from Slacksource Rex in my DMs. We will do that in a second. I just got to get the lobby set up. Yeah. Yep. What's up? Yeah, Betterment, I know, right? What's up, everybody? How we doing? All right, we're checking the DMs on Discord because Slack sent me something. Oh, yes, notable Final Fantasy V MTG cards. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm pulling it up on stream right now so you guys can check them out. Gooby. So let's do this. I love that you did this, Slack, because I want to see what all the cards are for each game so I can go through them all. I don't know what they all are right now. All right, let me put this on screen. This is kind of small, but we'll take a look at it. Can I zoom in? I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. That one's bigger. Let me pull this one up on a website quick. X-Death MTG. Will this be bigger on here? Yes, here we go. Okay, here is the Magic cards from Final Fantasy V. If you don't know Magic, that's okay. You'll still get the lore. It'll work out really good here. So X-Death, a Golgari card, which is kind of cool because he does the whole Shri thing. He's 3 mana, 3/3. When X-Death enters, you gain 3 life. Interesting. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, you transform them. So he flips over. Why gain 3 life and why 6 or more permanents? Interesting. I don't actually know why. Why 6? Is that with the crystals? There's usually 8. Was there only 6 in this one? And then the backside, Neo Death, X Death, or Dimensions End. That art's way better than the pixel art. This is so cool. Can I zoom in here so you guys can see a little better? I cannot. Oh, I can. Here we go. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. Trample. Neo X Death's power is equal number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That's dealing with the void. That's cool. The more stuff he's sucked into the void, the more powerful he gets. That's cool. That's awesome. Oh, he's a fun card. I like him. I would love to make a deck around this guy. He would just be a big beater. But for commander damage, he'd be pretty fun. That'd be good. Hey, Zel'Scott, how we doing? All right, let's do that. Here's another card. Here's Bartz and Boko in Magic the Gathering. 5 mana, 4/3, affinity for birds. So he's cheaper to cast. You have more birds on the battlefield. When Bartz and Boko enter, each other bird you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Yikes. That's really good. That's very good. Oh, I love that. Very nice. Fun. Good. Here's Gilgamesh. 6 mana, 6/6. When Gilgamesh enters or attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put any number of equipment cards from them on the battlefield. Makes sense. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. When you put 1 or more equipment on the battlefield this way, you may attach them to a samurai you control, and he's a samurai. So, oh my gosh, this deck is sick. Holy crap. Gilgamesh in a deck full of equipment, and that's the whole deck, and you just make Gilgamesh have every equipment attached to him? That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, I love that. All right, here's Bartz. Bartz is done in the old art style, but it's actually Winota, which is you get to assemble a board of creatures. That's okay. That's okay. I like the other Bartz better. Galif's Final Act. 2 mana instant. Until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Put a number of 1/1 counters equal to its power up to 1 target creature. Nice. Okay. So that's when Galif dies to X-Death in the forest, and Krill joins the party as a copy, essentially, of Galif. That's pretty cool. That works really well for that card. Nice. Okay, we got Genji Glove. That's what Gilgamesh is wearing. 5 mana equipment. That's really expensive. 3 to equip. That's not that bad. Equip creature is double strike. Cool. When a equipped creature attacks, if it's the first combat for each phase of the turn, untap that creature. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Cool. So double strike twice in a turn. So you're hitting 4 times in 1 turn with that. That's really good. That's really good. And Coral Sword. Flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gets first strike on a turn. Interesting. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Those are really cool. I like that a lot. I could see myself making an X-Death deck, but I think I would like a Gilgamesh deck better. Oh my gosh. Gilgamesh would be crazy. That'd be so fun. Love it. Okay, cool. We Gucci. Those are fun cards. I need to do that with every game, Slack. With every game we get through, I want to look at all the cards from the set that dealt with that game. I would love that. That'd be really awesome. All right, I'm getting a lobby set up here, chat. Frog deck, we should do it. There's a lot of frogs in Magic. It wouldn't be too bad, actually. All right. Let's see. This. And... yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can find a public lobby here. Searching. Finally opened Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy booster packs and learned a bit of Magic. So now my goal is to make a commander deck of Cloud, Sephiroth, and Shoko. Nice! That's awesome. That's awesome. Commander is a great format. It's so fun. It's super, super good. I love Commander. Okay. Lobby's loading right now. I'm putting the code into the chat bot. And then we'll be able to get everybody in here. Yeah, Commander format? Yeah. You play Commander, General. Login bonus. Yeah, get me through all these notifications, please. There we go. And let's do copy to clipboard lobby ID. That goes here. Oh, what happened? Clicking buttons. There we go. Copy. This goes here. Boosh. All right. We have a lobby ID on the bot, y'all. There you go. Feel free to jump in if you'd like. And then we go this way. I'll be waiting for you in the lobby here. And let's put it on screen, huh? And we'll chat while we're waiting. There we are. Game's loading up on OBS right now. There we go. Okay, here we are. Sorry for the crazy feel to the start of stream here, chat. Like it's been a goofy start because we just finished Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy V is in the books. It's all done. We will start Final Fantasy VI eventually, very soon. I've got a few hours today that I would love to hang out and hunt with you if you're interested. I've got an open lobby here, and I'm looking for Hunter Symbol 3s. So if you got any of those, or if you want to hunt with me to get some, I got to get a bunch because we're going to be starting the Seregios challenge on Monday. In 2 days, I'll be doing the same challenge that I did with Lagiacrus with Seregios. So I got to get a bunch of Hunter Symbol 3s built up beforehand so we can build the gear once we get parts from Seregios. So love to have you jump in with me if you're interested. Very consistent. For which one? Oh, the deck is done. The Kylox deck? Nice work. Nice work. What was a standout card for you in the Kylox deck, General Snow? Been learning new weapons and recently started learning the Switch X. Nice, Ultra Beast. Awesome. Hope you're enjoying it. What's up, Death? How we doing? Wyvern Hunter, good to see you. Carson, hello there. Good to see you as well. Howdy. Howdy. I want to get the Limit Break Commander because I love Final Fantasy VII, but everywhere I look, I see flies coming out of my wallet. Yeah. The cheapest spot I saw that deck was at Costco. They had that deck plus 2 booster packs for like $60, I think, Jeremy. So if you have a Costco near you, could be worth looking to see if there's any there still. What's up, Jay? How we doing? Welcome, stream. Good to have you here. Ryoshi, good to see you again. I'm only HR 49. Only got the game recently. That's all good. That's all good. You're more than welcome to hang out with us, regardless of rank and skill level. It's just for fun, you know? Just for fun. Why'd you delete your old video? What video? I'm pretty sure I didn't delete a video. It's probably on my second channel. But let me know what video you're talking about, and I'll locate it for you. I'll get you a link, okay? Which video do you want? Okay, I need to do this and this. And let's grab a set of gear. When you started YouTube? What are you talking about? What video? What's the video you're talking about? I'll happily let you know what the video is. I don't know what video it is. I've got my very first video on this channel on there. It's on, it's the review of Monster Hunter World. It has 53,000 views on it. I looked at it this morning, actually. Okay, let's try out a meme build here for a little bit. Threw in Insurrection Mob Rule and extra combat spells. MVP Game 2 was Worldfire. Goofy card. Oh, man, Worldfire's insane, yeah. Nice, General, so that's super fun. Sounds great. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem with Kylax is that he costs 7 mana. So I hope you got time to cast him. You know? Let's go Mitsuzune for a bit here, yeah? Do we get the from Tempered Monsters, the 100 symbol 3s? Never mind. Okay, sounds good. The video must be there, huh, Jay? What's up, Callus? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. No, I haven't deleted videos on my channel in a really long time. I think there was like 1 month on YouTube where I was doing like goofy stuff, and after that month I was like, nah, I don't want this anymore, so I just unlisted the videos. The videos are still on the channel, you just can't find them. But every other video I've made is on there. So if there's if there's a video specifically you're looking for, you can't find it, let me know. I will happily pull it up for you. Yep. Doing good, Cal. Thanks for asking. We just finished Final Fantasy V. And so now we're doing some open lobby to get some 100 symbol 3s. But Final Fantasy V was fantastic. Had a great time. Friend of mine got me into Monster Hunter, says I'm relatively good for a person with only a bit over 100 hours of Monster Hunter World. That's great. That's great. Glad to hear. What weapon you play in Ryoshi? My Costco when I went didn't have them yet. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe they sold out super fast, huh? 100 days of Monster Hunter World? Or Monster Hunter Wilds? Yeah, there's not enough content in Wilds yet. As soon as we get more monsters in Wilds, that will be happening. But we don't have enough monsters currently. So I gotta wait for like an expansion. But I've got 100 hunts in Monster Hunter Wilds. You can check that out. I did 100 hunts in the Scarlet Forest. Back to back to back to back. I kept track of all the parts earned and everything. It was super fun. Let me see if I can find it for you. Oh, that's not. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Here we go. I think you'll get a kick out of this one, Jane. There you go. It's in the chat. Chat, if you want 100, feel free to jump in. Open lobby. Open quest too. Feel free. Turn 4 to 5 thanks to the mana rituals. Okay, so you ramped really hard in Kylax. That's great. That's super good. At first, I did longsword, shift a light bowgun on Rise, but on Wilds, I'm doing lance and having a blast. Sweet. Yeah, lance is secretly really good. I don't think people give it enough. What's the right word? Enough props, enough recognition for how good lance is. It's very strong, secretly strong. Yeah, lance is awesome. I actually really like it. I haven't played it on Wilds, but in World it was like OP on accident for me. I had no idea how good it was. You had to pick to play forever. Would you play Monster Hunter World or Wilds? I can't even pick between those two because we don't have all the content for Wilds yet. Like Wilds is really good. I like it a lot, but it's not done releasing content yet. It could be that their next content update is awful and changes the game in a very poor way. It also could be the best update ever, and it doesn't matter what other content they release. It's just so good, I can't not play it. So you understand what I'm saying? Where it's really hard for me to pick because World has all the content out, so I know exactly what I'm getting into when I say I'm going to play World forever. Wilds, I can't make that decision because I don't have the whole game. So, not trying to cop out of the answer. It's just not a fair choice for me right now. I really like Wilds. It's super fun. There's a reason why I play it. It's because it's good. But it's not fully released yet, so I can't give you like my 100% on it, you know? All right. We are mushroomed up. I'm playing a draw attack longsword build right now, y'all. Really goofy. What's up, Sure Why Not? How we doing? Glad to have you in the hunt, too. Thanks for hanging. I almost made every charge play. Did I make every other thing too. Nice. The collection has started, Callus. Heading out. Sounds good, General Snow. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging. Great to have you here. Catch you later. We're going to beat this guy up super fast. Oh, he's on the ground, too. There we go. Pop. Just missed it. Can't join because I don't have next gen console. I only got Xbox One, plus I don't want to pay for online. All good? All good? You don't have to join if you don't want to. There's plenty to watch. Oh my gosh, what a knockdown. That was crazy. Starting my Choco commander decks. I saw the deck would be budget friendly. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Who are you running for the commander? Is it Choco? The Chocobo? About to end a tempered Arcto's resistance to hit each R50. Heck yeah, get him. Chop him up. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, I'll go for it. Hello. Nice. Perfect. Okay. All right. Chat, hope your weekend's going fantastic. Thanks for spending part of it with me today. Great to have you here. If you're just getting to stream, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, that would be incredible. If you're enjoying your time here, that is. Obviously, if you're not having fun, I will hopefully change that for you soon. Ow, that thing hurts, dude. Woo! Ow! Oh, it uncovered some Wi-Fi points, so that's kind of fun. I'll take that. Okay, so we've got the Sergio's Challenge starting on Monday. How are we going to do on that one? Honestly, super scared of that one, chat. Super scared of that one. We'll see what happens, but I'm worried. I see bubbles, so many bubbles. My commander's gonna be Choco Secret Paradise. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. I thought at first you were saying Choco as in Chocobos, and then I remembered that there is a legendary creature named Choco. It's gotta happen, right? That's good. Try to join Team Darkside. I'm not that good of a player. How about Team Giddy Fox Gaming? Is that okay? I'm doing that. Oh my gosh, Ultramew. Holy crap. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that a lot. That's so kind. I'll be the chat for Ultramew, everybody. Thank you for supporting me on the channel. That's so awesome. Happy Saturday, friend. I'll get some food that I'll join in for the fun. You're more than invited, Ultramew. You're more than invited. Hope your food acquisition goes great, and make sure you bring some back for the rest of us, okay? Good hunt, everybody. Nice job. Fantastic work. Bring a shield for Steve? Maybe, yeah. Do we greatsword him? Probably. Probably greatsword him to get started, you know? That's the weapon I feel the most confident on in Wilds right now, so. And if we're not going to have any armor, we may as well give it a shot. All right. It's quite the list, and I can't wait for the end of stream today, but I have all the magic cards from 1 to 4 in your DMs. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could look at it after stream. Remind me, though, Slack. Remind me, because I'll forget. But yes, I would love to look at those. That'd be super fun. That'd be great. All right, that hunt was okay. I have a sword and shield build I wanted to play, right? Did I make one of those? No, it's a Swax build. My bad. Here we go. What's up, Rock? How we doing? Good to see you, friend. Gaming Hunter, welcome. Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing great. Open lobbies here, y'all. Feel free to jump in. We're just farming up some Hunter Symbol 3s, y'all. Okay, here we go. Oh, you got Uthjuna up? Okay. I won't be able to do AT with Uthjuna because I can't get Hunter Symbol 3s from that. But if you are looking to do AT with Uthjuna, Carson's got a quest up. Feel free to jump in, y'all. All right. Ever taken on OG Seregios? No, I've taken on Seregios from Rise, though. From Monster Hunter Rise, I have. Yep. Looking for the Steve Challenge? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm actually really scared for the Steve Challenge, but it'll be fun either way. I think the biggest thing I gotta get in my head with the Steve Challenge is, even though I want to finish the challenge quickly, it's not a race, and so I just gotta take it, you know, one step at a time and just be prepared to get beat up. That's how it goes. Have you tried Gunlance today? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think my brain is ready to learn a weapon today. How much of a monster fan are you? As in like Monster Hunter monsters? I think they're great. Yeah. Yeah, Ban Barrel's my favorite one. He's so good. We doing a surprise wild stream? We're doing a hangout and play wilds together stream because I just finished Final Fantasy V. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't advertise that we were playing wilds for sure after Final Fantasy V because I didn't know how long we had left in Final Fantasy V. Can't wait to see. I love Seregios. Yeah, he's pretty cool. The big old pine cone, you know. He's a good guy. The hardest part's going to be the first takedown for him because we do the Seregios thing with no armor. And like, as in no armor, as in we use low rank hope armor, the worst armor in the game, as well as the worst weapon in the game, the low rank hope weapon. So that first takedown is going to be crazy. See what happens. See the Monster Hunter Stories 3 trailer? I did, dude. That trailer was sick. For those who haven't seen it, I'll just find it for you. You can watch it on YouTube. I won't show it on the stream here because my computer's not set up for it right now. Monster Hunter Stories. The Monster Hunter Stories 3 trailer released yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Thursday. Friday. And it's looking darn tootin', I'll tell you what. It's looking really good. Yeah, it looks awesome. I need to play Monster Hunter Stories 2 first, though. I played 1, but I still need to play Stories 2. That's going to be something I need to add to my list at some point. Because I would love to play 3. You can jump in again. We've got a small lobby right now, so feel free to join in. Yep. And chat, if you want to hunt with me, the lobby's open. Just type in !lobby in the chat. And the bot will post the ID for you, okay? You gotta take a lot of toadstools? Oh, yeah. We got the Band-Aids. Hopes that sounds pretty hopeless. Yep. Yeah, it's not gonna do very well, I'll tell you that much. What's up, B? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Ultimate Roll, good to see you as well. Howdy, howdy. Hope y'all are doing great. Did I see the new Philadelphia game? Yes, the Adventures of Elliot, is that what it's called? That game looks freaking amazing. Yeah, that game looks awesome. I liked Octopath Traveler. I never played the second one, but I played the first one, so I need to go play the second one. But an action RPG in Octopath? Heck yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that looks awesome. Strategist could be a paid, but he's my jam with Greatsword. Nice. I'll be playing Greatsword out the gate likely as well. Did I finish one? I did not finish one yet. Nope, not yet. I need to. I like the game. Haven't had time. Can I do the full Monster Hunter World game without taking any damage? No, that's why I run Mushroom Answer, because I take a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not that good at the game. I'm just a dude. I'm not a god. I'm just a dude. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be a never-ending project for Tails. Playing any Monster Hunter game without taking damage. I don't think I could do it in anything. No way. I've done one hunt ever where I did not take damage. One hunt ever where I took 0 damage. And it wasn't even a real hunt. It was the first time you fight Velkhana, where it's at like half HP. because you're just repelling it from the Elder's Recess. That's the only time I ever did something no damage. Go back to lurking to finish Final Fantasy 5. Sounds good. No worries. Hope your time with it's great. Where are you starting from right now, Ghost? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I thought it was roaring. Was it supposed to roar there and somebody stopped it? Is that the idea? I think that's what happened. How about swing the right direction? I knew it was going to do that. Stories 3 needs to have all 3 Legaicus. Why is that? Let's try it. Woo! Just got him. That's fantastic. Nice work. I did a no-hit run, but after Tobia, I instantly got bored and just stopped. Because it's just like Pokemon min-maxing to mass strength. Yeah, sounds terrible to me. Not the way I like to play the game. I don't mind taking damage. It's more fun that way. Not for me. What monster would I love to see in wild? Banbarrow. I need my Beaver Boy back in the game. Banbarrow would be great. Oh, get out of there. I missed. There we go. Big boom time! Hello! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You're on the ground, baby! Come on. Come. Oh my God. Bad. You reckon triple or quad hunts will be added in the next update? Triple or quad hunts? Oh, as in like number of monsters in a quest? That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be down for that. They said they're adding a new level of difficulty for the next update, August 13th. Oh, yeah, what an offset. That was crazy. Yeah, I could see that being a new level of difficulty. Instead of going like 9-star monsters or whatever, they go multiple monsters in a quest difficulty. I think that's a great idea. This is so risky. Did it anyways. I need to heal. Oh, that hurts. August 13th. Yes, August 13th, they are moving the end game grind content to the 13th instead of to the end of September. They just made a change on that. On Twitter, they announced it. So we've got a big update coming on the 13th of August where they'll be adding RNG talismans to the game. It's pretty cool. We'll have a lot to do in Wilds come August 13th. But my bet about it being a siege monster thing is not looking very good. Nice. Good knockdown. What's up, Hammy? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Am I full-time? Yes. Yes, I am. Full-time has a lot of meanings, though. If you think that I make a ton of money on YouTube, that is not correct, but it does pay my bills. I just don't have a lot of bills. My wife and I live debt-free, so we don't have bills to pay. We've got like our groceries and rent and stuff, but you know, we don't have car loans or student loans or anything like that. So our monthly income needs are a lot lower than most people. August 13th is your birthday? Oh, heck yeah. Happy birthday from Capcom to Proceed. That's amazing. Hey, come back here. Thank you. Yes, that's so good. Oh, and a knockdown. All right. I'm good. Said this in the Monster Hunter chapter. I'm curious what you think. Personally, with like a normal, not endgame meta shifting monster, like something that's locked in its story. Can you explain it a little further? Like, what would you do with it? What makes it, you know, a mid-game grind versus a end-game grind in your, like, ideal? Sounds interesting. You have me wanting to learn Switch X? Dude, Switch X is so fun, yeah. The full release combo was added to Wilds, and it's awesome. And they just buffed elemental switch axe files. And so I'm playing the Legiac with switch axe to do some big elemental damage on the full release. Oh my god! Slay that Mitsuzune. Fantastic. Oh, that was great. That was great. You got a video idea for me? Go for it. Suggest a way. Yeah, Swax is awesome. The thing about Swax is you got to either learn the little short hop dodges or the offsets on it, or you're gonna have a hard time. But if you get that going, it's fine. Chat, I realize my camera's in a bad spot right now. Let me move it for you, okay? We got to see how many mushrooms Tails is chowing on while we play, you know? I have to move it down for Final Fantasy all the time. Let's get it back up here. There? Nope, not yet. 1 pixel. That. How's that? That looks great. That looks great. Okay. Wow, 3 Hunter Symbol 3s from that one. I'll take that. We're gaming. Gaming real good. Okay. Anything new? Nope, that's fine. Good hunt, everybody. Nice work. What's up, Andrea? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Good to have you here. That's the main thing. Glad you're able to do it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think there's something to be learned for everybody when it comes to just your bills every month, right? Because full-time means different dollar amounts for every person because it's all based on how much money you need in order to survive each month. And my wife and I have been very, very frugal and prudent to use our money wisely and to pay our debts down very quickly. And we didn't have a ton, but like, you know, car debt and all that stuff, student loan debt, paid it off right away. So we don't have monthly bills hardly at all. We have bills, but not anywhere near what most people have for monthly bills because we don't have any debt. We just live off of rent and groceries and gas, and then the rest goes into savings if we have stuff we're saving for. So me being able to do YouTube full time is a lot more feasible than the average person is and we don't have kids. If we had kids, there's no way, right? If we had kids, we'd have to change our whole idea of what we could and couldn't do financially. But we don't have interest in having kids. So currently right now, it works great. Yeah.
Make sure you're prepared.
Like just one of those chiller, smaller monsters that adds a little bit more to the game instead of defining a title update. Just something you're supposed to be shocked by. Just something unique. So how do you feel about Jin Dahat? 100-day in Ark survival with Monster Hunter mod. Nah, I'm good. Thanks for the suggestion though. Not right now. I got too much to do in Monster Hunter. Why do monsters always sleep after we tickle them? The low-key don't understand. They're just sleepy little guys. They're just sleepy, you know? I hope Stories 3 does add monsters that we haven't seen in a Stories game like the Magalas and Abyssal. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Haven't seen you in a long time in Monster Hunter? How long has it been? I played last week. I had 3 streams this week. We played Final Fantasy and TFT. But last week, Saturday, I played Monster Hunter, I'm pretty sure. If I remember right. I'll have to go through my VOD list. Let me go check quick. Pretty sure I played last week. Has it been a long week, though? Probably. Yeah, I played last week for the Summer Festival. Yep. It's been 7 days. Let's see. Tails the financial advisor. Yeah. Yep. That's something my dad was very good about. I mean, my dad's been very good about a lot of things, but oh, I was sick last week. You're right. So it must have been Tuesday last week then. It was Tuesday last week that I played. So it's been 10 days. My bad. Yeah, my dad did a lot of like financial planning discussions with me when I was a kid. Worked out a lot. Helped out a ton. Yeah. Funny build? Sure, you can DM it to me. That's fine. High rank Soshia, go get him. One of the best hunts in the game, IMO. Love that hunt. You got the Guido Cave? Okay, nice. Not bad. Oh, that's the wrong ammo. I am not that good on this weapon, by the way, chat. So. Okay. But Jindahad fan, maybe I think the fight's a bit too long, but I can appreciate what it brings. Jindahad is what I feel like you're asking for a like mid-game big thing for new players. You know, I think the one-shot scenario thing on Jindahad is something we don't normally get till endgame in Monster Hunter, but it's here in the regular storyline for people. I think that's really awesome. Yeah. I think it's a really good idea that there isn't a like mid-game gear grind that has to be done to progress. I think that would be something players would overall be really upset about in terms of grinding gear. But for big spectacle monsters in the middle of the game, oh yeah, I'm always in. I think a lot of monsters should be spectacles. I think Jindahad did that really well. Get wrecked, dude. Nice. Dude, we are crushing it. Really good. Woo. Oh my gosh, what a stop. Heck yeah. So good. All right. We'll start making breakfast. I'm gonna stop feeling hungry because I'm smelling food. Nice. What are you having for breakfast? Whoop. I think a Steve weapon you'd really like is a heavy bowgun. It's a spread weapon, so good. Just evade, shoot. Yeah, I'm not a big heavy bowgun fan in general. That's probably one of my least favorite weapons in World, and I don't see that changing in Wilds, unfortunately. It's just not quite my feel. You know, I like the melee weapons a lot. Ranged weapons are pretty tough for me to play. Oh, here we go. Yeah, good job. I'm trying light bowgun out just to be a little bit more, what's the right word? Open to trying things out. Like that one. Oh, the shock trap of legends. Nice work. That was great. That was really good. You might like the bow more in Rise. Maybe. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. We know how bows go with tails. We'll see. That's so good. You tried it. You should be open to try Bong Stick. Yeah, I'm gonna try Bong Stick eventually. That's on the list. I'm not feeling like learning a new weapon today. My brain's not quite there. I haven't slept well this week hardly at all. I'm just not getting enough sleep. I'm pretty hyped up on caffeine right now. So I just don't have the brain power to learn a weapon right now. But at some point we will. Think you like spread heavy bowgun? Because it really makes you feel like bursts of damage? Nah. That's what I played in World. I wasn't a big fan of it. I'm still going to try it in Wilds eventually, but I'm not like super pumped about heavy bowgun. We'll play it eventually when I'm feeling like learning a weapon. What I want to learn is more longsword, which I know is crazy because people are like, dude, longsword is so ridiculous. It's really, really, what's it called? Really popular and overrated and whatever. And I agree. But it's also really fun. It's a really fun weapon. I want to do more with the EI slashes, so I need to figure out that.
Yes.
I also want to play some more Sword and Shield. That's on a list of things to do eventually. Should we take down a Lagiacrus, y'all? Do we want to get really bopped? Let's do this one. No, I'm not doing Lagiacrus. We don't need parts from Lagiacrus. What am I talking about? Let's take down another one of these. All right, if you've already hunted with me today, take a back seat for a second. Let's see if there's some more people here who want to jump in and play, just in case. If you do want to play with me, there's a slot open for you. Feel free to jump in. And if we don't fill the quest, then I'll get people who have played with me back in, okay? See you, Rock. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Great to see you. Zoshia hurts? Yes. Zoshia does hurt. Hurts in a good way, though. Did you try the AT Ududa challenge yet? No, I have not. I need to. I missed the Mitsuzune one, too, unfortunately. There might be event quests I haven't done yet, too. I might have to double check. There might be gear I don't have. A lot of ways to cut tails with bow and Ryan's. Okay, that's good, though. That's a good start. I like that. I think my main problem with ranged weapons is that the controls are so bad. On a keyboard mouse. They're really bad. Okay. Perfect. Let's do this thing. Chop up the arc build. All right, chat. I get asked this all the time, so I'm turning it back over on you now, okay? What is your favorite monster that's currently in Wilds? What's the monster, whether it's for stylistic reasons or because the hunt is great? What monster do you really enjoy in Wilds currently? Arkfeld, Zoshia, Gore, Raid. That's really good variety. I love to hear all those. I'm glad it's not just one. Whoop. I think Zuu, nice. New Udra. Okay, man, we're getting them all. That's fantastic. I think that Nersilla's my favorite still. But I really like Zoshia Hunt a lot. Hey, Runer Nergante, how we doing? Good to see you. Welcome to stream. Lalabrina, nice. Yeah, Lalabrina's pretty cool. We just need a souped up version of it. After Arcto would be laggy. Nice, nice. Jinda had the Geiger score. Okay, sweet. That's sick. Big roar. My thirst for Gemma. That's your favorite monster? That's great. That's great. What's up, Goose? How we doing? Great to see you. Welcome to stream. What an entrance. Oh, we're taking that one. Yikes. Jakavi, how we doing? Welcome to stream. Good to see you as well. Farming 173 is for Steve Challenge. Yep, we started on Monday. Steve Challenge is on Monday, y'all. 9 a.m. Central right here on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be hunting Steve, starting with absolutely nothing and working my way towards every single gear in the game from Steve. We'll see how long it takes. Oh, that's really good. Chad, I need to update this greatsword set. I need to go looking at armor again to see if we can get bigger, chunkier TCS hits. My favorite monster is the one I turn into when I see Gemma. That's fantastic. Oh my god. That's so good. Love to fight Arkfeld, but I love how Mitsuzune looks. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's good. I actually really do like the Mitsuzune hunt. That's a fun one. Face shot. Pow! That's good. Might have to be the one that makes thunder strikes. Raydao? I think Jeremy likes Raydao. Yeah, the big flying bird thing. That thing's sick. Raydow's pretty awesome. I'm gonna get this tail cut, y'all. Boosh. Boosh! Oh my gosh, and a flash. Did I walk into it? I did not. Can I get the space shot? Oh, we can! That's good. Very good. What a cut. That was amazing. Nice work. Good tail cut. There we go. Maybe run Fulgur, Anjanath Helm, and Gauntlets with step bonus to tackle and not lose Max Might. Yes. I actually don't need it because I'll have Max Might back up once I am charging the TCS. Yeah. If anything, we need to keep eating our Devil's Blights for Constitution, which I forget to do mid-hunt. I always do at the start of the hunt, but not mid-hunt. Yeah. Good idea, though. Ooh. Holy mackerel, y'all. You guys are crushing this guy. Woo. Bonk. All right, see ya. Don't forget to cart the tail, y'all, if you need parts. The other thing I need to do is, once I get a set figured out, is go get, what's it called? Armor spheres put into all my gear. I don't have armor spheres in most of my stuff. Yeah, because maximum might take a second to come back even after you hit full stamina. Yeah. We can test it out here. We can test it out here. You laugh at a Kangala lot? He's pretty funny, yeah. Jindahad. That's nice. A lot of people really like Jindahad. I think that's awesome. Saw someone beat Peppered kick. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so we go for the tackle, and then we charge up. Smash. Maximum Might is activated, and then we hit that shot. Yeah? So. We don't get the maximum might on the very first hit of the last DCS charge, but we get it on the last one, which is the one that counts. Jin's the worst Apex? I don't know about that. I think this is going to be crazy, but I think New Udra is, even though it's got 6 things to cut off. I'm not a big fan of the hunt. Yeah. Nice hunt, everybody. That was good. What's up, Ultraman? Welcome back. Could only save some carrots. Oh, I don't need that garbage. You can have them. You could have them. Want to see what time we can set for AT with Tuna? I don't want to right now. If you guys want to, you can. I got to get Hunter Symbol 3s. That's my biggest thing I need. I'll do the AT with Tuna thing later. But if you guys want to, you sure can. You could use the lobby for that. We got plenty of space in the lobby. But thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. Update grades for build. Yeah, you can hit me with it. Just send it to me in the DMs on my Discord. TCS on right now if you want. I'm gonna take a look for it. You can send it to me in my DMs. I'll take a look at gear. See if I want to add anything to it here. Thanks. Appreciate it. What do we have currently? Quick sheet isn't necessary here. Blight resistance isn't either. Counter-Strike, Maximum Might. This set actually doesn't have a whole lot going for it. Yeah, we need to definitely update this. Okay, chat, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take a quick peek at armor sets, but I got to use the bathroom real fast. I will be right back, okay? Let me put Punch on screen for you. He'll dance a little bit while I use the bathroom, then I come back. We'll hunt some more, okay? Be right back. All right, we're back, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Okay, we want to make a greatsword build that does a lot of TCS damage. Normally, I run the Xochitl weapon because you've got White Flame Torrent for a little bit extra damage, but I don't think that's the top one. Now, the problem is we've got Seregios weapons now that I haven't even unlocked yet. So I might be a little bit ahead of myself building this weapon currently, because it might be the best weapon for raw damage, and I just don't know yet. So maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait before I do this. Oh, you know what, though? We could make a an Arshan weapon. Let's look at that first, actually. Can't forget about Arshan weapons. So if we go Greatsword here, we want to have attack infusions is the most good one, you know, whatever, the most beneficial. Sleep attack? Nah, I don't want to make a sleep weapon. I think that's fun, though. The wake up from the sleep is hilarious. Okay, this one, and this one, and this one. Do we want to go fire, though? I don't think we do. Does it matter? Does it matter? Yeah, blast is probably a better option, I think, for big damage. Let's see if I've got any blast ones at level 8, huh? I do. Plenty, actually. I like blast. Blast's a great idea. Just for the big damage, you know? And we're not going to care about the blast itself. Like, we're not going to try to slot for it. You know what I mean? We're not going for element. We're going for raw damage here. The squirt guns are back. I love that. Varianza. Okay. No equip. Now let's reinforce it. Varianza. Okay. If you're doing dragon, you have to run convert element. True. But I'm not. Thanks for asking, though. Let's go here. And auto select. Max out. All right. See what we got. See what we got. Oh, that didn't look very good. I've been luckier. Yeah, I don't think we want this one. Youch. That hurts. Okay, we gotta dismantle that guy. We're trying again. We're trying again. So we gotta forge it all over again, right? Artian, you say. Alright. Blast is fanatically the best weapon suited for the Veil's Goons. True that. True that. Okay. Good luck. That didn't look good either. That's literally exactly what we got last time, right? That's literally exactly what we got last time. It's just in a different order. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Don't worry, Dom. We'll see you soon. That's so funny. All right. Goodbye. Let's forge another one. That cracks me up, dude. All right, roll it. Well, at least 4 of the 5 perfect. We need 1 sharp 3 attack, otherwise those better. We shall find out. See what we can do with it. Well, that's a lot of affinity. Interesting. Can we do anything with that? I think that the element boost is actually bad here. I would maybe keep this one if it was a sharpness on the bottom. What's up, Oni? How we doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We're rolling a really big, chunky greatsword. That's the plan here. Wish you could pick a monster of the series that could befriend you. They would also help you in solo player hunts. You should check out Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories is a great time. It's kind of similar to that. It's like Pokemon Monster Hunter, but it's a turn-based battler instead of a action RPG. That one was pretty close. Whoops, that's not what I want. There we go. Oh, is that right? Attack, 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 blast. Yeah, I had it right. Okay. All right, and then reinforce.
Ooh, Artian, you say? I'm up for the challenge.
Here we go. Doing quite well on holiday. Ooh, nice. Cool. Hope you're enjoying. That one is hot garbage. That one's really bad. That might be the worst one so far.
You can leave this to me.
Exciting rolls of the Arshan weapons here, chat. This is peak Monster Hunter endgame gameplay right now.
Challenge.
Peak.
Can I proceed?
We need to be able to reinforce in that menu, don't we?
Ooh, Artian, you say? I'm up for the challenge.
Oh, that's not good either. Yeah, that one's just as bad as the last one. Yikes.
You can leave this to me.
At least we get all of our stuff back, you know? Besides the, you know, not that. The blades and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Can I proceed? You can leave this
G. There you go.
a sage.
Come on, baby. Really bad again. Goodness. There's too many menus for this. We are not going to be doing this much longer. Don't worry, chat. I only got a couple rolls left. And it's not worth the time for this. Goodness. Yeah, we only got one more roll left.
Should I be
Last chance. We're looking for crazy raw damage. Good question. Yeah, just trying to get raw really high here.
to go?
Not good. All right. It's gone. That was it. That's all we get to do for rolls today. That's pretty rough, man. All right. I guess we're on Zoshia then, huh? We're on Zoshia. What do we want to do for armor? Skills. What do we have to have? Love gambling? Yeah. Yeah. Love a system where you can sacrifice more parts in order to choose your roles, like they did with Safijiva, right? Safijiva was nice. Yeah, unless we get more from hunts. Correct. Yep. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Arshan system, but if we can get higher raw damage than Zoshia weapon, I will happily try it out. Trying to think of what's going to add to our attack the most. And I want to look at set bonuses mostly. So we could build around the set bonus if we want it. Increased attack when afflicted with ailments. Do we want to go down the bubbly... excuse me. The bubbly thing with Mitsuzune? Everyone using melody effects. Nope, don't need that. Everyone increase affinity. You could deal extra thunder damage upon build-up. Just allow you to roll a single stat at a time. That'd be nice, yeah. That'd be nice. Guts? Yeah, that gives the bonus. Yeah. You were still waiting on the soup command? Yeah, my bad. Did I think World is better than Wilds? I I can't fully answer that question, unfortunately, because World is a fully released game. All the content is out for it. And we're trying to compare that to a game that doesn't have all its content out yet. I don't think it's fair to answer that. I think both of the games are really good. And you're definitely getting a steal picking up World on a sale. It's so worth the money at full price because it's fully released. Everything's out. I think Wilds is going to be the best Monster Hunter game when it's all released, but right now we've got half a game compared to a full game. So it's hard for me to judge that, you know what I mean? Just bought it, nice. Yeah, I think Wilds is a great game. I think you're gonna have a great time with it. I'm enjoying it a lot as well. Super fun. But it's not fully out yet, and their next update might be like awful. It might ruin the game. I don't know. We'll see. Run convert element for max damage. That'll be max elemental damage. Yep. And if you're doing the laggy stuff, that's max thunder damage. I want max raw damage. This is not talking about. Have you looked or played Edge of Eternities? Not yet. I've looked at the set, but I've not played it. It looks awesome. That looks really good. Oh, you just bought World? Nice. Yeah, World is great. World's super fun. World is really good. All right, let's look at Booth doing on Ray Dow stuff here, maybe. I still need to get my AT Ray Dows done. I don't have the full set built yet. For AT. I don't want this. I want this by default. There we go. All the way at the bottom. Booth is going to give us peak performance and tool specialist. Meh. Meh. Favorite weapon? I don't really have a favorite weapon. I play all of them. But if I have to pick, if someone put a gun to my head and said, Tails, you have to give your answer, it's either Greatsword or Charge Blade. I like them a lot. They're very fun. Azure, yeah, I was kind of thinking Azure. Yeah. You're cooking fish right now? Oh, heck, yeah, nice. That's awesome. That's super good. All right. Oh my God, Frog the Gamma Destroyer! Holy crap! W is in chat for Frog the Gamma Destroyer, everybody. Wow! 8 months as a Punchy's favorite here on YouTube. My goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. That's very kind of you. It really means the world to me, and it makes a big difference. Thank you very much. What are we hunting, and can I jump in? Yes, you can. Yes, and we're hunting for Hunter Symbol 3. So, Tempered Apexes, Arkveld, Gore Magala, Lagiacrus. We're hunting stuff like that. I'm just trying to update my Greatsword build a little bit here. But we'll jump right in here soon. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Happy Saturday, friend. That's great. Thank you. Okay, so we've got maximum might here and latent power. Do we want to go latent power on this set? Stamina depletion doesn't matter at all, so I don't really want to focus in on it. So maybe we go 2 here plus the gloves. Let's get Raid out, helmet, and coil and gloves onto a set quick. So Raid out. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, hold on. We could do like this. Submenu, change display. I need the Raid out looking one. These are sort of, okay, by rarities. It's gonna go over here. There we go. Okay, so this, and then gloves and coil. That and coil. No, that's Gore. Hello? There we are. There, like that. Okay, and we gotta take these gems out of here. Okay. Now we need chest piece and leggings. You can take this out to currently. And this can go to Mushromancer for now. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay. By the way, Tails, I went to get the keys from my apartment yesterday. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. In fact, Lead Fire has the most damage potential, but consistency is the game here. Yeah. We don't use stamina at all. The affinity is nice, obviously. But we don't use stamina on Greatsword hardly at all, so it doesn't benefit us that much. You still got the double Mitsune? We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. That sounds great. Be happy to do that. Okay, is there a two-piece set piece that we want for the chest piece and arms that we could add to the build here? Let's take a look-see. Thanks for your patience, y'all. So we've got the Guts ability on here, plus some other stuff. Now we're looking for a two-piece set that maybe we can add. Super recovery is not that big a deal for me. We don't need Blossom Dance. Okay, let's go up here. Bubbly Dance is really funny, though. Not there. Not luck. Decimator is going to get us some wound stuff, right? Or no, we heal when we break wounds. And then Hasten Recovery is going to get us just some regular healing. I don't really need healing stuff, though, on the set. Bad Blood's Resentment. Feels for tools. Jindahad is for binding things. So maybe we don't need a two-slotter or a two-piece. So I think what we could do now is maybe go for a number of slots for a helmet. Nope, not helmet. Chest piece. And just try to slot in big stuff. We just played so good here. The Jindahad two-piecer for the counterbind. Binding counter. Yeah, they're not going to work, though, for the two pieces that we need. Agitator's okay. Bind resistance isn't great, though. We might just keep it simple here with Arkfeld. Just to get this one. The haste recovery is not necessary. Evade window is okay. We're never going to use it, though. I would love to get, like... Oh, agitator there. Hold on. Did I see that here? Counter strike as well. Elemental absorption we'll never use. We'll barely use, I should say. That's actually not bad. Agitator or weakness exploit. We lose a 2-slotter here, but we gain weakness exploit. But this one's got 2 agitator on it. I kind of like that agitator, honestly. Okay, let's do this then. Let's do the chest piece here. This one. That'll work. And we'll take this out of here. Nice. Okay. So now we just need a pair of boots. And like an easy choice is to pick the Dober one because it's got Mushroom Dancer 2 on it already, you know? And we can just slot in that third one. Let's see if there's one that has high slots, though, because we can always put the charm on.
How can I serve?
Slot level boots. Yeah, so we could get 2-piece here and go super recovery if we wanted to. Counter-Strike 3. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Counter-Strike's so good on Greatsword. That's happening for sure. Yep. Yep, Counter-Strike's going to happen. Quick Chi 3 agitators, not bad here. Because Quick Chi on Greatsword is not a bad skill. And we don't have to pay for it on this one. Man. What do I get here? That's a tough choice. If I go with this one, then we could get super recovery. And we get a point of Counter-Strike, which is great. If we go with this one, we lose the super recovery, which I don't need to have. Is that agitator worth it for another point of agitator? I think it is. I think it is. I think we want to go the Uthduna Y here. Taking a quick peek here. The burst boots aren't bad either. Have you ever played disc golf? I've played Hundreds of hours of disc golf. Yes, I love disc golf. It's super fun. Leggy boots. The slotty doesn't feel good though. We can look at leggy boots quick. Ba ba bum. Yeah, 2 weeks. That's pretty good. Do we want weakness exploit over agitator? I kind of want to stick with agitator because we get raw attack on it. Weakness exploit is only good if we're hitting wounds, which not that we're not going to hit wounds. That's a tough choice. What's my current build right now? Not that. Not that. Not that. We have no weakness exploit on the build. Do we want to go in on agitator and not worry about weakness exploit? Or we've got one. We've got one. Wow, what a choice. What a choice. What's up, Axe? How we doing? Welcome, stream. Good to have you here. So she is better, in my opinion. Better gem economy. Yeah. Yeah, it loses to the laggy boots, though, if we're gonna run a weakness exploit. Which I don't know if I'm gonna do. Did the hot legs have 2 agitator? Okay. I probably... Let's just double check here, huh?
How can I serve?
Oh, I missed them again. Here they are. New Udra, Gore, Dahad. Here we go. Yep. I think mushroom ants are worth it. 100%. I run it all the time. Yeah. I like staying healthy, though. Hey, Victor, how we doing? Asked last time if I should take wilds or wait with world, and you all told me to take my time with world. I took wilds because I got no chill and I'm having a blast. Nice, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing it. That's super fun. Super good. Glad that you're enjoying it. Man, what a choice. What a choice we are in right now. Sorry for the delay, chat. I just don't know where to go here on this one. The leggy boots are very tempting. There's a lot of skills on here. It's primarily about weakness exploit, though, and I don't know if I'm ready to go all in on it. I think I want to go agitator instead. Whoopsie. Which then means, do we look at slot level legs? Can we get nothing there? And we could get 2 agitator here by taking that 3rd slot and 3 quick sheath. Then we have 2 1-slotters left. Is that better than just the Jin Dahad legs? Let's look at equipment skills. Agitator. Is it just better to go with this? I think it is, because we aren't going to use the 1-slot gems that much, and we're going to use the 2-slotters for Mushroom Answer. I think we're going to try out the Jin Dahad boots and see what we can do with it. We can always change it up. Oh my gosh, hello, squirt guns. Hello, squirt guns. Okay, let's try it out. This goes like, whoa, like this. Good. And then what did this one have again? Yeah, edge here. Okay. So what we do now then is look at our build. We see that we're at 4 agitator. We can go to 5 very easily like this. And then we've got Mushroom Answer on here. We need to get... Oh, we've got so many 3-slot gems now. Which means we can't run Counter-Strike and... we need Counter-Strike on here. We're stuck. We're stuck, chat. I think I went too heavy on the 3-slot gems. What's up, Alex? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Your charm is Mushroom Answer. That's correct. Yep. We could run the charm as Mushroom Answer or Counter-Strike, but we need Counter-Strike on this build. But I don't really want to burn the 3-slotters for it. I'd rather just get boots or gear pieces that have lots of 2 slotters on it, you know? Yeah, I know it'll fit, but it's just a waste of a slot because 2 slotters are cheaper. I could get them on different gear, you know? For example, I could change out this chest piece and just put agitator in here. Like, I could do this. So if we go agitator, agitator, then swap out this chest piece for something with a bunch of 2 slotters on it. Slot level chest piece. We're looking for, not weakness exploit, we're looking for a bunch of 2 slots. Can we find any? There's like, that's got 2. And weakness exploit on it. Like, it's probably the Gaiacrus mail is the way to go here. Let's do that. So if I do change equipment, armor to Lagiacrus. Here. This one. Is that, yeah, that's beta, right? Alpha's got some reason. If I go here and take these off, now we're still at agitator 5, weakness exploit 2, but I can slot in the counter strike here. Like this. And now we're ahead of a 1 slot gem. And we've got agitator 5 plus weakness exploit 2, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Make sure to build it through real quick. Still a great all-rounder with good baseline skills and deco slots. Yeah, if you could send it to me in my DMs, that'd be great. I would be happy to look at it. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, Waste isn't giving me any decos. But we have Latent Power 2 and Maximum Might 2. This is actually probably not worth it, except that we're running Guts. The Guts is going to give us 5% added raw damage. Is that worth it? Because we could swap out the coil and not worry about Guts. We'll see what we do there. I don't know if the Guts is worth it or not. Yeah, the 1 slot could be shockproof. It could also be quick speed. Would be good as well. How badly do we need Guts on this build, y'all? I feel like Guts is pretty good. It gets us a free cart. It boosts our attack. Pretty nice. I think there's a share function in game for build. Yeah, let me know. Swap coil to laggy and boost the gamma. But then we're not running Guts. Do we want Guts or no? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like it's mandatory. The 5% raw is pretty nice, though. Let's try it out for now. We can always swap it up later. I'll go shockproof here. Shock. Boom. Whoa, this one. Okay, and then let's get some big damage in here. So what's our current affinity? We have 5 on the weapon. Agitator's gonna get us up to 15 more, so it'll be 20 total when active. And then Maximum Might's another 30. Right? Oh, where is it? Hello? Maximum Might? Maximum Might, here we go. Yeah, 30. 30 plus 20 is 50. And then we've got Weakness Exploit. Is going to give us another 15 if we hit wounds. That's 65. 65 critical hit. That's pretty decent. It doesn't have to be 100. So we want to go crit boost here. Not expert. And then do we go attack for the 3 raw? Yeah, okay, sounds good. 4 agitator and 1 burst is better than 5 agitator. That's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. We could slot that in. What's Alex showing me here? Easy baseline skills. Not that stuff do anything. Yeah, laggy and yeah. This is what other people were talking about too. Yeah, I'm looking to get a little more into the raw damage stats just for the greatsword itself. But yes, I think that build is great. I think that build's great. I don't know if raw attack's the right move here. The 3 here is not that good compared to like 5% more crit. Oh man, that's a tough choice. And actually we could do this too. What if I go critical boost? Oh, okay, we don't have any combo ones. No, I'm starting to double down on the attack boost maybe. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go the attack boost there. Let's start with that. It's doing pretty good. The other thing that would be good is focus. But this set wants to hit for the biggest damage number I can see. Not necessarily go focus. So I think we'll stop here for the build. See what we can do with that. Let's go like this. Register loadout. Oh, you know what though? Do I want to just swap it out here? Yeah, I do. Let's just register it here. We'll replace it. I think this one's better. Cool. Okay, let's give it a shot. Thanks for your patience, y'all. Appreciate it. If you have not hunted with me yet today, this hunt is for you, okay? Jump on in. If you have hunted with me, take a back seat, give someone else a shot. We're going to get some hunter symbol 3s, yeah? Crit boost and attack, won't hybrid. You want a maxed out Gorn? Yeah, whatever. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold up. Don't join this quest. I owe a quest to Frog da Gama. Lobby member quest. Is it here? Frog da Gama, fire up that quest if you're here, okay? I'll jump in with you. Lobby ID? Just type in ! lobby. I got it for you. The bot, I'll post it. 30 minutes trying to figure stuff out? Yeah, I don't mind. Part of the game. It's fun. Just now? Okay. That's the one. That's the one. Send me build. Sounds good. I'll take a look at it.
Quest accepted.
Let me get restocked here. All right, y'all. Double Mitsuzunes. Get ready. Best way to farm 100 Sybils? Tempered Apex monsters are the fastest. But you also got tempered Mitsuzune, tempered Gore, tempered Lagiacrus, tempered Seregios, I believe, drops them as well. Tempered stuff. Yeah, yep. I've seen that build too. That's good. I like the Dobra Greaves in there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sure. Corn Gun Lance is ready. Let's do it. Max offense. You know us. We don't have time for a shield. What's up, D? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Yeah, if we were really cruising for more 100 Symbol 3s as fast as possible, we'd just be doing like tempered Raidao over and over again. Regular tempered, not arch tempered. But you can do a lot of tempered monster quests to get them from it. I like the variety in hunt, so we're mixing things up here and there. Money, money, money. That's right. We got to put in armor spheres in this set too. Okay, grab that. Eat some mushrooms. Can you imagine how strong my builds would be if I didn't run Mushroom Mancer? Winky face. I could add so much more damage to my builds if I didn't run Mushroom Mancer, Winky face. The joke, chat, is that Mushroom Mancer is what makes me strong. I'm fueled by Mushroom Mancer. Chat, I hope your day is going fantastic, by the way. Happy Saturday. If you're watching here on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, that would be awesome. Helps the channel out a ton. Lets YouTube know that people like what's going on at this channel. So thanks in advance for doing that. Born Gunlands? Yeah. Frog Dagama's running it. Combat uptime means more damage. So much a lot fast. Sure does. I agree. But my big chunky attack stats suffer because of it. Winky face. Bop him. Oh man, that's. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. Nice, good knockdown. Are we too far? Sure are. Nice, Para. 793 on a wound pop. That's pretty good. You like SAD and stun damage? We're going to care about Dragonblight. I like SAD. The rest of it I don't really care about. SAD's great. Oh, there's so many bubbles. No, that's a big bubble. All right, we're good. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Okay, we're good. Try again. Still waiting for the chunky TCS. It'll happen, don't worry. Just missed. Slash him. There it is. Big bonking time. Pow! 998! Woo-hoo-hoo! Not on a wound, too. That's a big damage upgrade. Yikes. That agitator's helping out, son. Oh, I missed. Gonna lurk for a bit? Sounds good. Enjoy that lurk, Tim. Got a good impact file SCD set. Nice. We'll have to check it next to the one I have already. Ooh! I've got a Lagiacrus SAED set that's pretty awesome. And I've got a Fire SAED set that's also very awesome. It's very elemental focused. Good flash. Oh, yeah. Nice. Here we go. Give me that tail. That's good. Okay, no more agitator. Nice. Good knockdown, y'all. All right, we'll go face here. 511. Good. Ooh, caught him. Agitator's back. I missed. I hit a crocodile with that. Nice. Oh my gosh. The big tail slap. Oh, goodbye, tail. Nice. Hand it over. That's mine. Give me that tail. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good hit. Good hit. Nice. Mighty slippery over here. You're not running Demon Powder or Demon Seeds for free attack? No, I'm running Nitro Shroom and Parashroom. Yeah. Ooh, big hit. All right, we ride. Bert, get over here. Bum, 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 bum. Powder seed stack with shrooms. You're exactly right. Yep. 100% correct. Too much upkeep for me. I barely remember to use these in the middle of combat. Bird's ashamed by the way it's named? Why? That's its name. Yeah, I don't want to upkeep it. Yeah, that's the main reason I don't run it. Too much time, or too much brain power. Must bonk monster, not eat food constantly. I'm already eating enough food as is with mushroom race. Mushroom race shortcut wheel? No, I just use the item bar. It works just fine. I've got all the mushrooms right next to each other on the item bar. Oh man, get smacked. Hey-oh, nice tail cut. Great work. Nice. Flipped them. Get that roar. Oh, I slashed that bubble though. Y'all saw that, right? Woo. Risky. There we go. Good hit. Maximum might. Whee! That's good. We didn't crit. That's not good. All right. Goodbye, Mitsuzune. I'll take this. Good stuff. Nice. Get the heck out of here. We zooming. Well, chat, for those who maybe missed it earlier today, I let everyone know I'm going to start making a handmade fishing lure. I'm going out after stream today to go get some balsa wood to carve it up, but I've got a template made and all that stuff. Been watching videos lately of a guy who does woodworking and makes handmade fishing lures. They're really cool, and I want to try my hand at it. I'll take you along for the journey once I get some things made, you know. Hello, traps. I'm taking ya. All right. Finally getting W fishing stream. Yeah, kind of. We're not actually gonna be fishing with that lure on stream. I'm just gonna show you the updates of me making the lure, but I gotta get a camera with internet down to the lake if I'm gonna do that, and I don't have capabilities for that right now, unfortunately. Dinner time, hamburger and fries. Yum. Is it that time already? It's already noon here. Wow. Chat, it's food talk time. What's next for your next meal? What's on the menu? What do you got coming up? I think 2.8 thousand hunts on 104,000 enough. You do whatever you want, Wyvern Hunter. Whatever you think. Dodokama steaks. Delicious. Delicious. I see that corn. The corn poppers here. That's 3 days? What's that? Or is it fries? Fries and ice cream? 3 days? Fritas? Para, nice. Big TCS. Nice. Fries. Okay, fries. Got it. French fries. You just bad? No, you're good. You're just fine. Don't worry. I missed. Your diet's 80% grilled cheese, 20% McDonald's. Okay, that's not bad though. It's not bad. Nice trap. Man, I haven't had McDonald's in forever. Oh, that didn't count? Dude, I hit that perfectly. Okay. Coming for me. You gonna bite me. But we're foxes. Foxes work together. Dude, I was guarding and the bubble stopped my guard. I had that guard. All right, well, we got guts going now. There it is. So cinematic. Oh. There it is. Left claw broken. Love to learn longsword, but because the weird counter thing, I don't know, game rendering or something, kind of set it off for me. Gotcha. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Pitfall trap, nice. Nice head break. Good work, everybody. 360. Boosh. Right in the tail. Come on. That's good. We got a toe. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Perfect. All right. Perfect. Gotta finish this guy. It's getting interesting. No skulls, right? Not yet? I don't think so. Dude, we've done this investigation multiple times, and it gets tough every single time. It's kind of crazy. Come here, you. That'll do. Nice job. Nice job. Good work. You have a sandwich, Gaddick? Nice. What kind of sandwich are we having? Oh, no way. Oh, lucky dodge on that one. Okay, see ya. You mad? Yep. Oh, we popped a bubble. Good try, everybody. Good try. Oh man, that quest is so hard. We've done that one a handful of times, and it gets us a lot. That's a difficult one. Do I play Axe Hopper? I do not. No. I do not play Axe Hopper. A little bit too much aerial for me. I'm not very good on the aerial. Good try, everybody. One more try. Let's save it for a little bit. Let's save it. We'll do a different quest first, so we'll come back to it later, maybe.
Yes.
I'm not scared of it. I just want to give some variety.
Everyone in the village said they can help too.
All right, General Snow, take it easy. Thanks for hanging. Great to have you here. Nice work. Super fun. You can host one? Yeah. Fire it up.
Hey.
Sounds Gucci. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Yikes. Didn't we just hunt with Apex? Is that what discover that Palco's dance pairs with the hunter's dance instead of just
I'm
mirroring
counting
it.
on you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Did my food run out? Oh, good. You want my opinion? The only two Zoshia weapons that come close to Arshan is Swax and Longsword because they offer the best attack rate and damage output to practice skill. Cool. That's great. Like when my hunter jumps in the air, my Palico slides underneath me. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Palicos, they are what's the word? They are very dexterous. Man, I need to play some longsword. I don't think I have a legitimate longsword build, and that's the reason why I don't play it that much. They're both meme builds that I have. I've got a longsword build that uses double status. It's not that good, but it's fun. And I've got another longsword build that goes all in on unsheath attacks. So good. Gonna run to friends. Want to play all the Gears of War games on the hardest difficulty. Oh, heck. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Broad to God, I hope it's an awesome time. My brother and I used to play Gears of War back in the day. It's such a good game. Good series. Hope it goes well. Hardest difficulty is going to be insane. I had an archer longsword and an insane amount of sleep element. Monsters I fought spent half the hunt comatose. Nice. That's sweet. That's sweet. What are we hunting here? Okay. And then we got laggy after. You have a slugger bow build? Nice. Yeah, I've got a slugger greatsword build. That one's really funny too. I don't play it very much. It's not that good, but it's funny. Knock out monsters with the tackle a lot. That was a quick head break. Okay, we're not here for you, Rap. We're not here for you. What's up, Rosa? How we doing? Welcome to stream. We're just decided if I ever ended up with kids, I'm taking my money to the grave with me. It's disgusting. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. That's no fun. Dude, this rat. That's no fun. You take a break. Sounds good, Ryoshi. Take it easy. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Great to have you. Don't know if what I heard was a myth or not, but apparently skipping the TCS with tackles lowers its damage. Wait, really? We can test that. Looks about the same to me. 469 without a crit. We didn't tackle that time. Oh, he's gone now. We can't get him. Looks about the same to me. The TCS damage is lower in this game compared to World, though, for sure. They made the last hit of TCS do less, and every other hit of the TCS combo do more. So that could be where the does less damage thing comes from, where if you tackle to skip, then you're missing some of the overall 3-part damage. Oh, get smacked, dude. Oh my God, that's my face. I got slapped. Another head break, nice. Chop, chop. Nice. We're doing less damage back here because the tail takes less damage than the face, but we got a lot of people in the face, so I'm going to cut the tail off. As I do. All right, you. He says really easy to break. Yeah. Agreed. Oh my gosh, 1,000 damage crit. Woo, knockout. Oh my gosh, 700 on the hit. Yikes. Ah, don't hit me. Okay, we're fine. Oh my gosh. Help. All right, we're fine. Okay, we're good. What hit me? Okay. The big flailing monster. Oh, let me hit you, please. Thank you. Woo. Not even close. Yeah, that's good. Ah! Not even close, baby. Easy peasy. Oh, that's too early. That was too early. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Okay, good. Thank you. Whoop. Oh, no! Okay, we're fine. There it is. All right, Chad, I got a story for you. I just remember this from last night. So last night, it was nice outside. It's been cool during the day for the last 2 days. For the first time in a month. I mean, July was just super, super hot. Crazy. So I went fishing last night. I'm down at the lake fishing. Spent an hour throwing line. Caught nothing. No bites, no nothing. Just absolutely dead. And after an hour, I hear this music fire up. Like I'm on a dock in the middle of a lake. Oh, nice job on this. Good work. I'm on a dock in the middle of the lake, and there's this music out of nowhere. And what I find out is a mother with her sister, and there are 5 kids between the two of them, between the ages of 9 and like 16, somewhere around there, are coming down the lake, and one of them has a speaker, and they're like blasting like dance music or whatever out of the speaker. and the 9-year-old is like running as fast as they can. All of them have fishing poles, and they're coming down to the dock, you know. And so I'm making sure that I'm not taking up their space and all that stuff and making room. And like 10 minutes into them positioned on the dock to go fishing, I realized that none of these people have ever fished before, ever. The kids don't know how to use the fishing poles they have. They don't know how to cast it. And the mom is telling the kids, like, yeah, we heard from this guy last night that this is how you use this thing, so try this out or whatever, and it's not working. And I can't just sit there and say nothing. Like I have to step in and offer help at least, because I can't just let these guys stand here and miss out on fishing because they don't know how to use a pole or whatever, you know. And so I turn to the mom and I'm like, I know how to use these if you're up for it. I can show you how. They're like, oh, that'd be so nice. And so I am showing the kids how to use the poles and the mom how to use the poles and all that stuff. And then after they get the pole figured out for how to cast, every one of the poles except for one is the line's all tangled up and terrible. It's like in a big bird nest of line. There's no saving it. I have to cut it all off. And so I'm getting there and I'm like, hey, you guys want me to fix that? I've got a pair of scissors. I can untangle it for you. And so I spend like 30 minutes untangling line from 3 poles. And we finally get it all situated, and the kids they like finally pulled in one fish on one of the poles that wasn't tangled and all that. And I'm standing down there. I haven't caught a fish yet all day. You know, I've been down there for 2 hours at this point, but I spent 1 hour helping this family out that doesn't know how to fish. And I'm like, do I stay down here or do I go back home because it's about supper time or whatever? And I just take a look at the dock quick and realize that all of these kids, like, they're practicing casting stuff, but they've never cast a fishing pole. And there's fish hooks everywhere, like flying all over the place on this dock. And I'm feeling like I'm gonna get just snagged by one of these hooks on accident at some point, because the kids don't know how to aim. They don't know how to use the poles hardly at all. You know what I'm talking about? So I was like, now's my time. Everyone's working on casting and putting fishing line in the water. I'm going home. I'm not going to get sucked into doing this again when some kid has a hook in their hand. You know, I'm not going to do it. And so I left. It was super funny though, and it felt great to help out. I'm really glad I did. It was fun. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. It was really fun to help out and get involved, but I was like, the last thing I want is to get a hook in my hand, because I was hanging around on an overcrowded dock with people who have never cast a fishing pole before. It was pretty funny. Good time. Probably be a dad in 20 years. Dude, not a chance. I'll be 55 at that point. If I become a father at 55, it's over, Chad. Not a chance. The cute story, yeah. It was really fun, and the people were really nice because they don't want to bother me, you know. Like, I'm the one offering help. They didn't ask me for help. You know what I mean? And so they're like, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I was like, I'm happy to do it if you don't, if you want the help. You know, I'm not gonna barge my way in here. If you don't want me to, it's fine. So, but I offered the help. You didn't ask me, so I'm happy to jump in. And they were very grateful. That was kind of fun. I like that. Oh man, that was funny. I think one of my favorite parts with it is the kids finally caught a fish, right? Like, they've got this tiny little crappie up on the dock, and all of them are like, hey, I want to touch that thing, you know, leave it there, whatever. But then they start to get close to it and they get scared and they won't touch it, you know? And so the fish is just flopping around on the dock. The kids are like, you know, they're like cats trying to paw it. They don't know what it is. It was really fun. A couple of them got brave and they just kicked it, you know? They pushed it with their shoe. Pretty great. What's up, Deej? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Oh, nice flash. Ow. All right. All right. How goes it? Goes good. We finished Final Fantasy V today. Did very well on the end of that one. And I need some Hunter Symbol 3s so I can do the Seregios challenge starting Monday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, yeah. A little tired. I haven't slept very well the last few nights, but pretty good. Oh my gosh. I pooped myself that time. That was crazy. Yeah. What's the Steve challenge? That's the same as the Legaicus challenge that I did, oh man, 2 weeks ago. We start with the lowest, worst gear in the game, Hope Armor and Hope Weapon. And we can only build gear from Seregios. So we have to take down Seregios in Hope gear, earn enough parts to earn gear, craft parts from Seregios, and keep hunting it until we craft literally every piece of armor and weapon and talismans and all the stuff that exists in Wilds with Seregios stuff. Really fun. Ow. Very fun, very challenging, but it's a good time. I did that challenge already with Legaicus. We're going to do it again with Seregios starting Monday. Use for drop is like Legaicus Sapphire. I know. That's what makes it fun. I ain't necessarily looking for it to be a cakewalk. Yeah, we've got a plan. We know how to do it. Thank you, video's amazing. Thank you very much, Deez. That's so nice of you. I really like that video. I love it. I think that, I mean, it's done well on my channel. I'm pretty happy about it. And I think it would do better if Wilds as a topic was doing better. I think down the road, that video is going to do really well once once Monster Hunter gets more popular, because it's not doing so hot as a topic right now. Love to hop in a hunt? Yeah. Feel free. Open lobby. Okay, he leave. I need some mushrooms. I'm all out. I'll be back. He says bonus is broken. I haven't actually seen it yet. Yeah. I have not seen any Steve items at all. How's the wifey challenge going? We haven't played the wifey challenge in 2 weeks now because wifey landed a job, which is awesome. Wifey has a job now, but her time is pretty limited now. So she's got an art show today. She wasn't able to make it today, otherwise we would have done the wifey challenge today. So next Saturday, like next week Saturday, we might be able to do the wifey challenge, depending on if wifey's around. But it's fun. Wifey's doing a great job. Oh, that's hey, Swagswinger. Good to see you. I missed your hello message. My bad. I was busy fighting a crocodile. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh, I missed. Oh, he got me there. That was close. That was close. Mrs. Till's gonna experience the almighty share. Yep, we're gonna have a podcast with wifey next episode. Yep, she just got to Snora Magdros for the first time. Uh-oh. Do I need the longsword build? Nah. I just need to spend time making one. I just haven't done it yet. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Unreal. Thought I had it there. Come here. Score of Adros. Yeah. That's what we used to call it back in the 100-hour challenge. That was like podcast episodes when that would happen. We just sit and chat while we're waiting for the hunt to progress. Ow! There we go. Perfect. Back from work. Welcome back, Sim. We are alive thanks to Toadstools. Just saying. Toadstool save. What's up, Dwayne? How we doing? Welcome to stream. Hey, nice work. Nice work. Toadstool's gear dying? Yeah, kind of. In a slow way. Want to get some breakfast? There's a trail of blood in the parking lot? Crazy. You gonna call the police? Or do you think it's animal blood? Call the landlord. Ugh! Alright. Think I can get this? I don't think I can. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get this. Holy statuses. Here we go. Can't remember who it was, but I saw a bit of challenge of someone fighting Zoshia. He's only the super soakers. Yeah. You can blow up the Wilk piles with the super soakers. They do the explosion. It's pretty funny. Takes a long time though. That's like a 40-minute hunt on average. Then speedrunning, obviously you can improve that, but. Fry did it? Nice. Not bad. Yeah, I've seen a few people do it. Come on. There you go. This guy is a fighter, I'll tell you what. Huh. Oh my god. Man, that's gotta hurt. Boy's doing 100 hunts for Zoshia. Yep, I was on his stream the first day that he did that. He's got a sweet guest coming tomorrow. I can't tell you who it is. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Sweet guest coming tomorrow. I won't be there for that one. But I was around for day one. That was really fun. Yeah, I don't know how many we hunted. Maybe like 6 or 7 we hunted together for that. How about nah? Haven't seen anyone outside your water gun interaction. I know, isn't that crazy? It's like the sweet discovery and nobody cares about it. The Capcom didn't have to add that to the game, but they did. I think that's insane. Like, it's not like the most game-changing thing ever, but it's pretty crazy that Capcom was like, yeah, let's make the Super Soaker emote interact with weapon builds. Legitimately. That's crazy. Hey, nice work, everybody. Nice job. There too much of That's all good. Yeah, I got there a couple hours into the challenge, and then I finished the stream up with him that day. I think because I was streaming that day too. I think he started at noon, and I got there at like 2:30 or something like that. Love the unique little build videos. Thanks, Swag. I want to make more of those. They don't do so well in the views, so I don't make them very often, but I've got all these ideas for builds to make. Oh my gosh, 400 symbol 3s. Heck yeah. So I don't know, like I've been toying with the idea of, do I make more of those just cuz? Or do I go with what the views are telling me and, you know, not worry about it? Or what could I do to change those up? I like the format I have, but not everyone does, and that's fine. Maybe they're just for me. Yeah. We'll see. Probably work a 2-player. One person just constantly sprays the other. You don't even need to do that. The buff lasts for a minute. Minute's not that long, but every couple minutes, just spray your friend when you got a moment. For 2 players. In 1 player, it's really tough because the cat's hard to hit in the middle of combat. But in 2 player, it's not that big a deal. Like every now and then, you just give each other a buff for free. It's literally for free, you know. Trying out the EPH build yesterday. Dude, the EPH is super fun. Yeah. I love that build. That was a community build that we all did together here. The Basic Squad and I came up with that together. That was super fun. All right. Let's fire up another one. Good hunt, everybody. That was really great. I've got laggies. I don't know if I want to do another laggy, though. I've hunted so many of them now. I think I want to go Arkveld. I haven't hunted as many of these. All those meta slaves who don't bother with them and then they complain that things are too easy. Everyone has different ways to play the games. I get it. I think the biggest thing for me is not necessarily that we have to break through to the meta players. It's we have to find the players. We have to somehow make the videos interesting enough for players who want to play different things to find the videos. And that's the biggest thing I'm running into is how do I advertise to those people with a title and thumbnail? And I'm going to, like, out the gate, you guys can tell me feedback. I'm happy to hear it. I'm not going to fight you on it. I normally don't. I think the thumbnails for those videos are some of my best thumbnails ever. Like, I really think those thumbnails are awesome. I think the title is the issue. And I need to figure out some way in the title to get people in to be like, hey, this is a goofy build. It works. I proved it. I show it in the video that it works, you know? Is it going to be top 10 speedrunning builds? No, that's not what I'm aiming to do, though. You know, I'm aiming to do builds that require you to play the game differently. You know, I've got a build where you eat well-done steaks to power yourself up. That's super fun. No, there's no build out there where you do that, but I've got a build that works really well with that mechanic, and it's just a fun and different way to play the game, you know? So, like, I enjoy doing that stuff. I really like coming up with builds and goofy ways to play and all that stuff, but I got to find some way to find the audience who wants to experiment with that stuff, so. You mean this game's not only Lagiacrus? I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
We got this.
Yeah.
We got this.
Seems easier than the world, it says. It's just because we don't have the expansion yet. Yeah, we're still in base game. World's base game's pretty easy. We're just not into master rank yet. Master rank wilds, I think, is gonna kick our butts because there's monsters in base wilds that are already kicking people's butts. God, it's just fun to me, like reading social media posts, because this is what I do. It's part of my job to keep up on what people are talking about in the game. When Lagiacus dropped, a lot of people were upset at how hard it was, and it's a tough monster. It totally is. But the stuff before Lagiacus was, this game's too easy. Now it's Lagiacus is a challenge. I haven't even fought Sergios yet, but I know Sergios gonna be tough. And then so now the game's is not too easy anymore for a couple monsters. But we're still in base game, and people are having a hard time with these monsters in base game. What do you think it's gonna be for master rank? That's what I think about long term. Is if these were tough in base game and these are just title update monsters in base game, holy crap, master rank's gonna be crazy. Make builds around nice bucks playsets, not as much DPS as possible. Correct. Well, I've got some builds that are really high DPS focused, but I always sacrifice on my builds because I'm running Mushromancer. That's just a Tails thing. I could add more damage to builds if I didn't run Mushromancer. But have you seen my heroic bow build? Like, that build does a lot of damage, but you have to play with heroic. Nobody plays heroic. That's the problem, right? Because heroic is too hard. It's like, well, if you think the game's too easy, go play around heroic. You can put out tons of damage with the heroic skill. Lots and lots and lots. But you have to play at 30% HP, you know? I think that's hilarious. Oh, and the TCS build for the Great Sword, that's a max damage build. That's not a buffs one. So we just updated it today, and I'm going to have to look at this Regios armor to see if there's something good there. But not everything I do is just buffs. I've got lots of different build ideas. I think it's going to increase the difficulty of the time to say some of the tempered hunts weren't hard. Oh, I agree. Yeah, Gord Magala has always been the thorn in people's sides in this game. Have I tried new Udra Bad Blood set? Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to, though. That was on my list when I was doing builds at the beginning. Because you could do Bad Blood with Frenzy Virus, too, with Gord Magala. Because that's slowly killing you, too. Actually, does that give you red health, though? I don't know if that gives you red health or not. We'll have to double check that. Do a video explaining how to make builds for new Wilds players. Yeah, we'll do that eventually, too. I just haven't gone, like, maybe I have. It doesn't feel like I've gone all in on builds, even though I have a bunch of them. So I haven't done, like, videos explaining how to make builds yet. Like, how to make your own build yet. Because I just don't see people watching the build videos that much, unfortunately. Yeah, it's perfect for oil well. Yeah. I agree. The Regios are hard, but get better. Anyone complaining, just too hard. Yeah, it's just out of practice. I like that Lagiacus was a challenge. I'm sure Regios will be a challenge too, but it's the same with any monster in the game, where you start out not good against it, but as you practice them more, you get better at it. Oh! Not bad. To make an 8-star tempered gore, have more HP than Iceborne overkill. I don't think so. I don't think it's fair to compare Iceborne HP values to Wild's HP values. They're different games with different mechanics and different sets of gear and damage amounts and all that stuff. So it's like comparing apples to oranges, even though they're both Monster Hunter games. I think all that matters is that I think when people are saying it has more health than Fatalis, it's just a scare tactic. It's not harder than Fatalis. You don't need to build as tight-knit as Fatalis builds. It doesn't kill you like Fatalis does. It's just an HP sponge. It don't matter. Is it tough? Yeah. Is it as tough as Fatalis? Not even close. Yeah. See, Apex, have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Enjoy your time. Harder than Fatalis? No, not even close. Gormagal is not even closest to as hard as Fatalis is. So we're talking about it. Oh, nice work. Remember that Wilds has had a lot of complaints that the monsters are too easy. It's because we deal so much damage. So giving a monster a lot of HP is a way to deal with that. It's one way to deal with that, right? If we nerfed all the weapons instead of giving a monster more HP, people would be so mad. So instead, Wilds developers said, well, let's just make Gore Magala have more HP so the hunt lasts longer. And he's already tough. So it's just going to be harder to stay alive because he lives longer and he already is beating players up. That's a great way to curb the difficulty for a difficult monster. But we're already dealing lots more damage in Wilds than we were dealing in World. That's just the nature of a different game. Nice work, Yoshi. Way to go. Beat Gore first time. Took me 3 attempts to get the cutscene for Fatalis. Yeah, well, the first Gore you fight is nowhere near as tough as the 5-pip tempered Gore. Tempered Gore is ridiculous. But it's nowhere near as hard as Fatalis is. Thanks for the hunt. Of course. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. That was fun. I haven't hunted Arkfeld in a while. So good to refreshing to hunt them again. Let me check my map quick.
See you again, Hunter.
We have something here. I kind of wanted Arkfeld again. That's a fun hunt. Let's do it. I'm going to fire up another one. I like Arkfeld. He's fun. What's up, JP? How we doing? I did see the Stories 3 trailer. Yes, it's awesome. Super good. It looks awesome. Though the downside with Monster Hunter Stories 3 coming out next year is that I don't think we're getting the expansion for Wild until 2027. I don't think there's any way. We'll have to find out. Just have to remember some of us have already hunted a lot of the roster in Wild, so we already know what to expect from their hunts. Yep. Yeah, it's not a fair comparison to say this monster has the same HP as a monster in World. They're two separate games. Yep. Daddy was pretty tough. A little more proper for fighting than most other monsters. Yep. That's the whole point, right? Yeah, he's difficult. One Arch-Tempered Chemitrice with max roar that inflicts max level wind pressure and also receives a huge fire blast. Why? That's literally just Lunastra, but he's a bird. You want Lunastra back in the game? Are you crazy? That's really funny. That's just Lunastra. Hope Story 3 is gonna have good performance. We'll find out when we get there, yeah? They might still make the expansion because the expansion always releases after base game. I wouldn't get your hopes up there. I wouldn't get your hopes up. There's 4 Capcom games releasing in 2026 right now. That's a lot of games for Capcom to release all in 1 year. And if you release more, they compete with each other, right? That's the problem. Rather fight Gore with a toothpick than fight Lunastra? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think I want to fight any monster with a toothpick. I don't know. Oh, I thought he was down. My bad. There we go. That's pretty good. Nice knockout. Oh my gosh. Throwing this guy around. Oh, he hit me twice. Okay. Oh no! I never get stunned. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whoop. Got me. Free to create your own chicken hunt quest equivalent using the Monster Wilds who you adding. Well, Kevin tries for sure. I want to be like kind of lame though. I want just 4 chemitrice, all different sizes. Silver crown small, gold crown small, silver crown big, gold crown big. That's the chicken hunt. We fight the whole brood. I think that'd be fine. With the way range weapons the game have improved, I think Kashala would be easier. Well, that's if they use the same Kashala mechanics. What if they add more awful tornadoes that are bad for ranged weapons to the Wilds version of Kashala? I think it'd be crazy if they added Kashala to the game and it has no extra or different attacks than before, than previous titles. I don't think that's happening. Get the petition set up. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's the thing. If the water gun trigger convert element, people would actually use it personally. Yeah. I think so too. I think so too. What about a massive 7,000 meter chemitrice since every step inflicts max level tremors? But that's the Zora Madros. The Zora Madros we were supposed to fight, and Capcom was like, nah, this is too hard. People will never play the game again if we make it like this. So we're just going to have Rock Fight Simulator. Training Dummy Simulator. What do you think the first Elder is going to be? I mean, I've got a really fun idea in my head. Ooh, nice. Fun idea in my head for the story of the expansion of Wilds. Whatever they're going to call it. Where the first Elder we fight is Nergigante. And it matters because the Research Commission's like, what the heck's Nergigante doing here? There's no Elder Dragons in the Eastlands, the Far Lands, wherever we're at. And then Nergigante is what triggers the Commission finding more Elder Dragons. That's what I would love to see happen. Oh.
I'll draw its attention.
Like needing to farm gear and weapons in order to fight the new big fight. Me too. Yeah, me too. Nice work. Good hunt. When resistance doesn't work in Kashala, only her special armor when resistance does. Yeah. Making a Switch X set. Been really enjoying it for the gent. Switch X is awesome. Yeah, that's so fun. Switch X looks really, or works really well in Wilds too. It's great. Great changes to it. Nergi would deck arc build. I think so too. All right, chat. Bad news. It's the last hunt. That's all I can do today. 304, that's nice. We got 4 HR today. Let's see how many Hunter Civil 3s I've got. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, y'all. That's all the time I got. Let's see here. Upgrade weapons. Whoa, computer freeze. Okay, we're good. We have 4,800 Civil 3s. We're going to need about 70. But we'll get some as we fight Seregioses. Seregii? Seregi Arenas? How does that work? Oh, wrong button. Okay. There we go. All right, y'all. That stream. I got something to put on screen for you here for a second, though, too. We're going to look at a couple cards from the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy set. Fine. Seregiosin? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That's good. I think Nergi Turf War with Arcveld would kill it because Nergi needs Elder Dragon energy to keep it going. Like it's an Elder Devil Joe. But Arcveld's not an Elder Dragon. So does Nergi even eat Arcveld? Good stuff. All right, chat. Here's what we got here, yeah? Here's what we got here. So first things first, Slackosaurus Rex sent me the Final Fantasy cards sorted by game, right? Final Fantasy 1 cards, 2 cards. And I've wanted to go through the set and look at all the cards by game, and Slack has made my life so much easier to look at it. So I want to pull these up and take a look at them real fast. We won't be here forever, don't worry. If you're not interested in Magic the Gathering cards for Final Fantasy, it's all good. What you need to know is that on Monday, 9 a.m. Central, I'll be back here on YouTube and Twitch, and we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'll be doing the Seregios Challenge, starting with low rank armor and weapon, and fighting Seregios as many times it takes to craft every single gear piece in Wilds that you can make from Seregios gear. That'll be on Monday. So starting Monday, stream that day, and then we'll go as long as it takes. So Monday, 5-hour stream. Tuesday, if we're not finished yet, which we won't be. We won't be done in one day. There's no way. We'll be back in on Tuesday to do that as well, and I'll schedule streams out from there when we go. So Seregios Challenge is on Monday, 9 a.m. Central. And then the last thing for you to know is that if you do have interest in Final Fantasy at all, I am playing through all the Final Fantasy games here on stream, and we just finished Final Fantasy V today. You can find the VOD for that on my second channel, Giddy Fox Replays. And I put out a video on the channel yesterday for my Final Fantasy III review. This is the thumbnail you're looking for, and it's talking about Final Fantasy III and whether it's worth your money and your time to play. And I'm going to do a review for every game in Final Fantasy as I finish them, and I'll release them. So more to come down the road from the rest of the Final Fantasy games. Check them out if you're interested in that, okay? Cool. All right, let me pull this up here. Let's actually do this. There we go. Now you can see my camera while we're talking. Nice. All right. Take care, everyone. Sounds good, Tim. Take it easy. Have a great one. Thanks for hanging. All right. So we've got Final Fantasy 1 cards, yeah? Adventurer's Airship is a 3-drop crew. When it attacks, draw a card, discard a card. Okay. Art's cool. Doesn't have a whole lot to do with the mechanic of the game. That's fine. Doesn't have to. Princess Sarah's Azusa lost with Siki. That's hilarious. The very start of Final Fantasy 1, we're looking for Princess Sarah. That's pretty awesome. Warriors of Light are Joda the Unifier. That works out okay. This is still Magic. Yes. So this is an official Magic the Gathering set. They did a Final Fantasy set, and they've made some old cards stand in for Final Fantasy characters, and they've made custom cards that are legitimate Magic cards based on Final Fantasy, and we're looking at them sorted by game. So Cloud Seed Jin, I don't even remember the Cloud Seed Jin in Final Fantasy 1. That's my bad. Prophetic Beginnings, the Preordained. Look at that party. Look at Gerald. Looking all menacing over here. Oh, you can tell by the bottom left. Oh, sick. Okay, I didn't even know that. Awesome. So Preordained is a card in Magic already, but they renamed it Prophetic Beginnings because that's how Final Fantasy 1 starts. And we got the whole four Warriors of Light here, which is pretty great. I love that. And Garland. We looked at this card earlier, but we'll go over it again. Garland. This is the main villain of Final Fantasy 1. So when you first fight Garland in Final Fantasy 1, he's a weak swordsman. And in this card game, he's a 2-mana 3/2, which is okay. When you cast a non-creature spell, you surveil once, you get to look at a card, then put it in the graveyard if you want. But then you could pay 7 mana and return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield transformed. You flip him over, and he's resurrected, which is exactly what happened to Garland. He goes from a weak swordsman to Chaos, the Endless. And now he's a 5/5 with flying, and when he dies, you put him on the bottom of your owners' library. So you can get Garland back again because Garland keeps resurrecting himself. That's so good. That's so good. I love that. That's fun. All right, let's look at Final Fantasy 2 cards. We looked at this one already. See why we're not having a good one. This is Commune with Beavers because Glitz speaks Beaver, right? Or Guy speaks Beaver. Guy's the normal name of the character in that. So talking to beavers. Chick Snook. Furion. This is the main character, or like the main warrior in the Warriors of Light. So it would be the character named Tails in our run through, but it would be whoever the first character you're named is. Part of the Wild Rose army. Wild Rose Warrior. 3 mana, 3/3. Equipped creature you control have haste. That's really good. Whenever a non-token equipment that you control enters, your token that's a copy of it. Okay, sweet. So he just adds a lot of gear to the game. That's fun. The flavor text? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. For the Beaver card. Yep. Minwu. Okay. So Minwu dies in the game. It's crazy. Whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on each cleric you control. Interesting. Why? I wonder why Minwu is cleric dependent. I would have loved if they did something with his hyper beam attack, you know? That'd be sweet. Swallowed by Leviathan. Oh man, that was such an iconic part of the game. Choose target spell. Surveil 2, then counter the chosen spell, and this plays 1. Each card your graveyard. Interesting. Yeah, the effect's okay, but it's a very cinematic named card. Who doesn't die in that game? That's true. Yeah, that's true. See you, Rose. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Heck dies. Nice. We saw these. This is like end game monsters. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. Okay. And then the Emperor. Nice. Yawgmoth Thran Physician. Protection from humans. That's hilarious, dude. That's so funny. Okay. Oh, we got more? Oh, yeah. Here's the Emperor. The actual card. Add red or blue. Spend this mana to only cast non-creatures. Whenever you cast a non-creature 4 mana, then you can flip it. Okay. So you flip into the Lord Master of Hell. Whenever he attacks, he does X damage. You put a rest number of non-creature non-land cards all graveyards. Oh, sick. That's cool. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Done with Final Fantasy 2. Here's Final Fantasy 3 cards. Hero of Light is Adeline. That's crazy. Adeline's really powerful. That's just a stand-in old card, though. Armin, this is one of the final boss guys. Flying Death Touch. Pay 3, sacrifice another creature or artifact, draw a card. Not very thematic, unfortunately, for this guy. He does not feel like the Armin that we fought in Final Fantasy 3. But, you know, whatever. That's all good. Yes, the Darkness Crystal. Black spells cost 1 less. And if a non-token creature would die, exile instead. Then you can put creatures exiled by it. Cool. Generic crystal stuff. Okay. The art's amazing for those. Zandy, Dark Mage. So this is the final boss of Final Fantasy 3. 4 mana, 3/3 menace. Zandy gets +++ for each non-creature, non-land card in your graveyard. Cool. Yeah, he's a wizard, so that makes sense. Nice. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. And then we looked at Final Fantasy. Oh, there's more here. No, we looked at Final Fantasy 5 earlier. These are Final Fantasy 4 cards. Final Fantasy 4, we got King G. I'm not pronouncing that name. King G, the king of the dwarves. 2 mana, 1/1 double strike. Whenever G or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. That's kind of cool. That's a good ability. Yeah. It's a good ability. It's not super thematic to the game, but it works. It works with other doors, which is nice. This card is sick. This card is sick for the game. So Kain, he's the Dragoon that betrays you like 3 times in the game. So Kain in here has flying on your turn because of the jump ability, right? So we jump and we disappear. So on our turn, he's jumping. Whenever Kain deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of Kain. So he betrays you. And if they do gain control, then you draw that many cards to create tap treasure tokens of mana, then lose that much life. This card is so flavor rich to who Kain is in the game for Final Fantasy IV. It's so good. It's so good. Rosa, Resolute White Mage. Nice. Okay. 4 mana, reach because she's an archer. At the beginning of combat turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains lifelink to the turn. Interesting. So they've got White Mage as gaining life, but it's not the actual characters that are healing. It's the player that's healing. That's what lifelink does, is it heals you as a player. So giving a creature lifelink means that she's giving somebody the ability to gain, you know, the player more life. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. You could put the 1/1 counter on Rosa as well. So Rosa's the one who's getting lifelink, which is kind of cool. That's all good, Autumn. We're at the very end of stream right now. We're just looking at a few cards. Good to see it. Or not Rosa, Autumn. That's all good, Autumn. Sorry, friend. I was looking at the card name here. Autumn, we're at the very end of stream right now. We're just looking through a couple cards and then we're heading out. Great to see you, though. All right, Rydia, cool. Summoner. 2-mana, 1/2. Whenever land you control enters, you may discard a card if you draw a card. Okay, awesome. And then summon, pay X and tap. Return target saga card, which are all the summons in Final Fantasy set. With mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter. That's sick. That's sick. It's too bad that it has to enter the finality counter. Finality counter says that when that creature dies, you exile it. So you can't use it anymore. Whereas summoners in Final Fantasy, you always summon often. Every time. All the time. So finality is kind of a non-bow when it comes to Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering. But there are ways around finality counters. So maybe you have to build around that way to summon more often. So just pulled the poster art sliver overload. Oh my gosh, crazy. Nice work, Autumn. That's huge. That's the Miss Dragon and was her mother. Yes, that's correct. Yep. Miss Dragon's on the art with Rydia. The Miss Dragon was the mother of Rydia. That's really good. Good art. Rydia's return. There's the dragon again, right? Sorcery. Creature you control get plus one push on a turn, or return up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. I like the art. The effect doesn't matter that much in terms of similar to the game, you know. Her mother's summon. Oh, yes. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. Tella, the Great Sage. 5-mana wizard. Who was Tella? Let me try to remember here. Who was? Oh, Tella was the dude. Yes, he dies at the end casting flare or whatever, meteor. That's right. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. If 4 or more mana was spent to cast the spell, draw 2 cards. If 8 or more mana was spent to cast a spell, sacrifice Tella and it deals that much damage to each opponent. That's so good. If you cast the big spell, Tella dies, but then he hits everybody. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, man, that is a very flavorful card. I love that. That's awesome. Oh, nice work. Nice work, Wizards of the Coast, though. That's really good. The Lunar Whale. Legendary artifact. We get this at the very end of the game. It goes to the moon. We look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as the Lunar Whale attack this turn, you may play the top card of your library. Interesting. So it's dealing more with, like, memory and stuff like that. That's what the library part is. Interesting. That's cool. Golbez. I love this card. I need this card for the newest deck I made. It's perfect in there. Golbez the Crystal Collector. 2-mana, 1/4. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you surveil 1. So you get to look at the top card and either put it in the graveyard or leave it on top. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more artifacts, which are the crystals, right? 4 crystals, then you return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts, each opponent loses life equal to that card's power. That's so sick. That's so sick. It's such a good card. The art on there is amazing too. It's really good. Oh man, I love that. That's awesome. 2 more. Cecil, the main character in your party. So Cecil starts as a Dark Knight in Final Fantasy IV, which is what this card is represented as too. He's a 1-mana Dark Knight card with Death Touch, and he uses the spell Darkness. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life, which is what happens in Final Fantasy IV as well when you use Darkness. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap Cecil and transform it. So when you get to half life, he goes from being a Dark Knight to a redeemed paladin. So awesome. He becomes a 4/4 with lifelink, so now you're healing yourself instead of dealing damage to yourself. And whenever Cecil attacks, other attacking creatures gain indestructible till the turn because he uses protect, cover, right? He covers the other party members. That's so good. Oh, man, I love that. I love it. Really cool. It's so fun to see all those. It just makes so much more sense after you played the game of how those all work. It's awesome. Oh, thanks, Slack, for sending that to me. I appreciate it. That's super fun. It just makes me happy, you know. I finally understand some of the references in that set, which is great. That's what I wanted the whole time. Remember the start of the game, you killed a Mist Dragon boss and then entered the village to find Riddio weeping over Muz's body. That's true. Yep. That's true. We looked at the Final Fantasy cards earlier. Yep. We looked at them earlier. Not this guy. Gosh. Oh, get out of here, Dylan. We're leaving right now anyway, so it's fine. You don't have to look at me that long. All right, Chad, that's what I got for you today. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for watching Final Fantasy V for those who were here. And thanks for hunting with me for those who are here for Monster Hunter Wilds now. I'll be back on Monday at 9 a.m. Central. We'll do the Sergio's Challenge together. Come swing by and hang out and see how it goes, okay? All right, y'all. I will see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye, Dylan. Bye, Chaotic. See you, Slack. Bye, Proceed. Fido, have a good one. See you, Jeremy. Have a great day. Proceed. Take it easy. Bye, Autumn. Bye, Dwayne. See you, Goose. Have a great one, y'all. Y'all are greatly appreciated and dearly loved. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It really was a super fun time. I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? I gotta go get some wood for a fishing lure. I'll catch you later. See ya!